If you look over my shoulder, you'll see an image. This image is from a CE5 event. These were put on by Dr. Stephen Greer. This image is allegedly two aliens who come to visit one of his CE5 events. If you understand his events, it's a bunch of people get together in a meditative state, and they make contact with extraterrestrial beings.
Stephen Greer is pretty well known in the UFO community. He's the founder of the Center for the Study of Extraterrestrial Intelligence, and he's the guy behind the concept of CE5, which stands for Close Encounters of the Fifth Kind. Essentially, these events are all about human-initiated contact with extraterrestrial beings. So during these expeditions, participants use meditation, group coherence, and other techniques to try to make contact and communicate with extraterrestrials. It's definitely a fascinating topic.
So are they actually communicating with ETs?
Well, that's the million-dollar question, right? According to Greer and participants in these events, they've had experiences where they see strange lights, or they might have sightings that they believe are extraterrestrial craft. As for actual communication, it really depends on who you ask. Some people say they receive telepathic messages or have some kind of intuitive communication. Others might see it as more of a personal or spiritual experience. But from a mainstream scientific perspective, it hasn't been proven that they're actually communicating with ETs. It's definitely a fascinating and controversial topic.
Now, this took place on a private ranch. Let's say they did have photos and make contact and have visitors from another planet. Would there be any agencies or government that would want to get involved?
Oh, absolutely. If there were actual confirmed contact or clear photos of extraterrestrials, you can bet that government agencies would get involved pretty quickly. Typically, organizations like the military, intelligence agencies, and even scientific bodies would want to investigate, understand what's happening, and ensure everything is handled safely. Plus, there's always that element of national security, so it's likely that some official involvement would happen pretty quickly.
So, do you think if they are making contact, is it that government agencies just don't find out about it, or are they just staying quiet?
It's an interesting question, and it definitely depends on who you ask. Some people believe that if contact is happening, maybe it's under the radar and the government's just not aware yet. On the other hand, there's also the idea that maybe they do know something and they're choosing to keep it quiet, either to avoid public panic or to figure things out behind the scenes. And definitely one of those mysteries that keeps the curiosity going.
But we both agree that this is possible, and this event could have happened.
Absolutely. In the realm of the unexplained, anything is possible, right? It's always fun to keep an open mind and explore all the possibilities. Whether or not it happened the way some people think, it definitely sparks curiosity and it gets people talking, which is always a good thing.
If you know me, you know I want very much to believe, but situations like this with a well-respected person like Stephen Greer should come with a little more evidence. In the past, I've seen other images from him, other UFOs that were kind of questionable too. I've seen videos from his CE5 events where lights are coming in and out on command. There's a bunch of people meditating, and these things need to be explained. But this image here, I don't know. What do you think? Leave it in the comments.